That's it, bump. We're out in the fields. Welcome to Anglo Celtic. Yeehaw! And muddy paws.
Good afternoon, Anglo Celtic fans and viewers and friends and fellow diggers and whatnot. Me and the Buster were off to Dead Diggers Farm again today. I've dubbed it that because I spoke to one guy who's had a few nibbles there back in the day, 20 years ago. And he's probably the only survivor. All the others who were with him. So, back off to Dead Diggers Farm. You'll have known by now, Badger's seized one hammy off it that the old boys forgot. But it's blaming hard going. It's been rinsed by those experienced detectorists back in the day. But it's got a stately home in the grounds. It's got a 14th century church. And I'm stubborn. So let's go. I've had to make an impromptu stop at the vet's, Buster, to get your tablets that only cost me 46 quid. And this is how you thank me, by spoiling my videos. And that's only one lot of his tablets, viewers. Right, get onto Dead Man's Fields, find some mega cool stuff that they're gonna, it's about to piss down. It's about to piss down on Dead Man's Field. This should be fun. I forgot his coat as well. Right, I'm at Dead Man's Fields, and the fields I want are behind them trees. So I need to drive along the edge of these fields and get over there about half a mile. But I've only got that to drive on. And it's raining on and off. And they haven't got a four-wheel drive. Should we drive over, Bunt? Should we chance it? Put it in gear, you fucking idiot. Oh, I don't know whether this is the right idea or not, viewers. Really don't know about this. Put your foot down now, Dad. Foot it, Dad. Foot it. Oh, Bunty, you're going to get me stuck. You're going to get me stuck, Bunty, and you're going to get me in trouble. And I've not even met this farmer yet since I got it 6 months ago off him. I've not met him on his land. You're going to get me locked. Oh, what's all that noise now, Bunt? Oh, Jesus. There's nowhere to fucking turn round, Bunt. Oh, I think I'll just stick it here, mate. I think we'll call it a day here. What do you mean, carry on? What do you mean, just carry on and shit or bust, Dad? Stop putting ideas in my head, Bunt. Oh, this is awful. Oh, we're going to get stuck, mate. We're going to get stuck. There's the fields, though. Fair play to you, Bunt. There's the fields. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, Bunt. At least we'll be able to detect. And I can put you in the car and you can watch me if it's lashing down. Oh, Jesus. All right, we got here, Bunt. We got here. Don't know how we'll get out in the monsoon. Right, so there's the avenue of trees. We've got both these fields are beside the avenue of trees, and the stately homes here. And the reason I was desperate to get the car up onto the field was because it's been raining on the way over. We might be missing most of it, but I forgot his coat. I did give him a haircut last night. You can see his eyes a bit. Oh, look at him. But anyway, I've got the car right here on the field. My plan was to really go over to that second one today. I think that's what I'll do, but at least the car's right here. Get Buster out the rain if I need to. Might get on them fields in a minute, viewers. What I'm waiting for him to do is stop playing with it. The minute he stops playing with it, I'll put his tablets in. Well, if he don't stop playing with it, he might not eat it, so I don't want to waste his tablets. It's a little tiny bit of a ploughed arable field here, right in front of the stately home. I'm hoping That might have not even been in that condition 20 years ago. Well, it's not actually, it's not, is it? Oh no, I'm getting totally mixed up, viewers. It's part of that big one. I'm going to go over there on the other side. Stately homes in there somewhere. So yeah, these are the two fields up that lead up to the house. But look at all that. The old boys from back in the day never used to do pasture. There's 2 or 3 big enough pastures there. There's a worker over there. I'm going to go and ask the worker if there's any chance I'll get on this pasture in my lifetime. Oh dear, bunt. First good signal. Just a bit of lead. But like it always has been up to now on these fields, targets few and far between, viewers, few and far between. Those old boys certainly knew what they were doing. But look at it, when you think that there's a stately home just there, and that's the drive. Don't really want to give up. Yeah, it's our new permission, but you know, it's fact of life. Most of them have been done these days, whether you get a permission just now or not, or next year or last year. A lot of them have been done back in the day. It's a bit sticky on there today, so I was just doing this bit. But Buster's pissed off. He's going up to the posh mansion, look. You don't care. I'm going to have to go out the gate down there and I'll go over there into that side instead. I'll go and catch him. Sticky this, isn't it, bunt? Now it's wet. I just found this. I thought I might have had something interesting for a minute. But I have seen these or parts of them before. And you can tell it's not old. Something to do with farming, I think. Might have been to do with cropping animals' tails. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Something to do with farming though. And not old. Gonna give it a good whiz up and down here. There's the stately home down in there. You can't see it, so I'm not giving too much away. Any locals know where I am. Well, it's not like if you jumped on it in the middle of the night without permission, you'd suddenly be finding loads. You got to work at these fields even in the daytime, so not super stoked about being careful about what I film. Well, I know I ain't far much, viewers, but that's detecting. I'm about 40-50 minutes in. My dog's got no coat on, it's raining. We're going to stick it out for a bit more, like. There's my car way over there in the distance, in the middle of the screen, look. A lot of weird aircrafts fly over here. Now we'll stick it out anyway for a little bit, see how we get on. Definitely living up to its name though, Dead Man's Fields. Nothing in it apart from the odd bit of lead. Well, it's 2 on this 8th of September, Thursday, and my messenger is all a flurry with concern for the Queen's health. They broke the news a few hours ago that, you know, her doctors and her family were gravely concerned about her condition today. It's crazy, isn't it? Because I'm like 54, she's the only monarch that I've known. I don't like the institution of the monarchy, but I think the Queen, she's done an amazing job, hasn't she? All in. I know some of her members of family have let her down, but the Queen and Prince Philip were just stalwarts. They were just like 2 rocks, whether you like the institution or not, you know. Salute you, Queen Elizabeth II, for your service, and you're still with us at this moment, but it's not looking good, not looking good at all, apparently. I started down there where I come in on this field. I worked up there, and then from over towards that top corner I've sort of come over crossing the line because I'm following some crop marks on Google Earth, and for all that, apart from 2 bits of lead, I've just hit a button Oh, Bunty, and you've been so faithful and you're so camouflaged, as Carol Mercer just pointed out when I sent her a picture. Oh, are you all right, son? You all right? Got something that looks very thin again here, but it's still, it seems like Badge is having all the luck. I don't get anything that's thin and silvered looking. In fact, look, do that straight away. It's on the buttons again. I think that's just the way where the shank's pushed through on the other side. I'll give it a wipe, see if there is anything on it. That's it, viewers. A once royal and farty button is what I'm thinking, but don't really matter what I'm thinking. I need to find something. Yeah, I don't know whether there's a mark on this lens. Hang on a sec. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I think I touched on it on one of my other videos the other day. 700 acres on this farm. It's just been too smashed. Badge is touched lucky, but we've spent most hours just not getting any signals, or if we have, the odd trashy area. Door knocking is called for. Get the pasture that the dead men didn't go on. That's what I need to do. It's about my best find up to now, Bunt. Deus 2 being tricked by that little loop bit at the top. Cracking out a little bit of a half decent signal in amongst all the big bad blurt. But this machine is still really poor in iron. I don't care what anybody says. There's a maximum of 25% of the users reckon they can get it working in iron. Half of those will just be saying it because they're mad Deus 2 fans. So maybe 12% of users can get the most out of this in iron, and so that leaves 88% who can't, and a lot of them are seasoned detectorists like myself. So what? 12% say they can do it. Leaves 88% of users can't do it. So it's fucking no good. Don't care what they say. Come on, Bunty. Just on that path there, I'm not going to show it you, but there's the gates to the stately home, and there's a dark blue, what looks like a brand new Rolls Royce or something from a distance, and another brand new car next to it, and a fountain with it. All the water running in the fountain. Now, if you were to go up close to that Rolls Royce and the fountain outside the stately home, you'd actually conjure up a beautiful picture of Britain. But I know that Her Majesty will have a huge sadness in her heart while she's fading out, while her last breaths are going out of her. She knows that her country's an open wound at the minute. The once Great Britain, this United Kingdom, there's no denying it. Prince Charles, oh, he's a massive fan of Klaus Schwab's Great Reset. Prince Charles wants us to own nothing and be happy, but would he go in there and tell them that into that stately home? No, they're all on his side, aren't they? Oh, sorry to go on, viewers, but this world gives me the shits at the minute. And our long-standing Queen, God bless her, is going to a better place, I think. Right, Bunt. Enough politics, Bunt. The car's there, the rain's up there, it's been on and off for ages now, we're wet. Badge, you got a hammy over there by my fingernail. Gonna do a line up there a bit and then over to the car, and that's us then, because we're going to Badger's and Lucy's for tea, Bunt. They've got homemade ramen noodles. Oh, I love noodles. You do love noodles, don't you? You look a bit strange. I took the scissors to your gob last night, Bunt. Just stand still for the viewers. You look a bit strange now, but you haven't got all your gravy beard, all them dried dregs in your gravy, in your beard. And you can see a little bit from your eyes. Let's go and see what we can find. on what might be one of my last outings on these dead man fields. I think I'll come back out of Badgie for one more time on them, that'll be it then. Go and find some others because they're just not producing. Just found a big lump of lead. Might have been a large pistol ball at one point. Buster's starting to shiver a bit. He has been really wet once and dried off a bit. So yeah, Badger found his hammered over there. There's the car. I'll just do that. See if we can find anything other than a bit of lead bunt. Well, I am round about where Badger got his hammered, and that's the best I can do. I don't think these dead men want to chuck me a bone, because these long gone metal detectorists that sucked it all up 20, 30 years ago, none of them want to throw me a bone up to now.